Imagine having a coin in your pocket that carries the legacy of powerful leaders like Abraham Lincoln, James Monroe, and John Tyler. These aren't just ordinary $1 coins, they are part of the legendary presidential $1 coin program, a collection that honors the most influential presidents in American history. Each coin tells a story of leadership, power, and moments that shaped a nation. But here's the surprising part. Some of these coins today are worth far more than just $1. So, could you be holding a hidden treasure without even knowing it? Let's dive in and uncover the secrets behind these incredible coins. The idea of an Abraham Lincoln $1 coin instantly sparks curiosity because Abraham Lincoln is one of the most iconic figures ever placed on American currency. While he is most famously seen on the penny, stories and rumors have circulated about rare or unusual dollar coins connected to his image or legacy, coins that collectors whisper about as if they hold the power to transform an ordinary life into something extraordinary. These stories often blend truth with imagination, creating a powerful sense of mystery around what such a coin could be worth. In reality, most U.S. $1 coins feature presidents from the presidential dollar series, but Lincoln himself was never officially issued on a standard circulating $1 coin. That's where the intrigue deepens. If a coin exists bearing his image in a dollar format, it is either a commemorative piece, a fantasy issue, or an extremely rare pattern or error. And in the world of coin collecting, errors and patterns are where the real magic happens. A small mistake at the mint, struck on the wrong metal, misaligned dies, or experimental designs, can turn a simple coin into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Some collectors speak of silver-like versions of dollar coins tied to Lincoln themes, often confusing them with special editions or misidentified pieces. The truth is, most modern U.S. dollar coins are not silver, yet when a coin appears with an unusual shine or unexpected weight, it immediately raises excitement. That excitement fuels the dream. What if this is not just another coin, but a rare strike that slipped through unnoticed? That possibility alone is enough to make people search through old collections, inherited boxes, and forgotten savings. The legend grows stronger when you consider how coin values are truly determined. It's not just about the face on the coin, it's about rarity, condition, demand, and story. A coin linked to someone as historically powerful as Lincoln carries emotional and symbolic weight. Combine that with a rare minting error or limited production, and suddenly you have something collectors would compete fiercely to own. In such cases, prices can rise far beyond expectations, sometimes reaching astonishing figures that feel almost unreal. However, the idea that any Abraham Lincoln-related $1 coin will make someone a billionaire overnight is more fantasy than fact. Still, the underlying message holds value. Never underestimate what you have. Coins that look ordinary can sometimes hold hidden details that only an expert can recognize. A slight variation in design, a unique strike, or an unusual composition can dramatically change a coin's worth. That's why experienced collectors always advise patience. Never rush to sell until you truly understand what you're holding. In the end, the fascination with an Abraham Lincoln $1 coin is less about guaranteed riches and more about possibility. It represents the thrill of discovery, the connection to history, and the hope that something small can carry immense value. Whether real or imagined, these stories keep the world of coin collecting alive with excitement. And who knows, somewhere out there, a rare piece may still be waiting to be found, quietly holding its secret, ready to change someone's fortune in a single, unforgettable moment. The John Tyler $1 coin is often surrounded by dramatic stories, coins that could change your fate overnight, whispers of hidden millions, and tales of rare discoveries that sound almost unreal. But behind this powerful legend lies a fascinating truth. This coin, released in 2009 as part of the presidential dollar series, was created to honor a man who unexpectedly became president and reshaped American history. What makes this coin special is not just its design, but the possibility that among millions of ordinary pieces, a few rare examples may carry extraordinary value. U.S. Coins Guide +1. When you hold a John Tyler dollar, You're holding a piece of modern history crafted with precision and symbolism. The coin features Tyler's portrait on one side and the Statue of Liberty on the other, with inscriptions often placed on the edge, a unique detail that separates it from many traditional coins. Its golden appearance may give the illusion of something ancient or made of precious metal, but in reality, it is composed of a manganese brass alloy, designed for durability rather than intrinsic silver or gold value. Yet, in the world of collectors, appearance is only the beginning. True worth is hidden in condition, rarity, and tiny minting differences. Coins' value. Here is where the story becomes gripping. Most John Tyler $1 coins you find in circulation are worth only their face value, or a few dollars if preserved well. But a completely different reality emerges when we talk about rare conditions and mint errors. Coins that are perfectly preserved, untouched by wear, shining as if they were just born, can rise significantly in value. Even more powerful are error coins, those mysterious pieces where something went wrong during minting. Missing edge lettering, doubled inscriptions, or unusual striking patterns can push the coin's value from a simple dollar into hundreds or even over $1,000 depending on rarity and demand. U.S. Coins Guide +1. Coach Classico, net. This is where imagination meets reality and myths begin to grow. Stories circulate, especially online, about John Tyler coins worth millions, turning ordinary people into overnight millionaires. While such claims are often exaggerated, they are inspired by a real truth. Rare coins can sometimes reach astonishing prices when they are truly unique. A one-in-a-million error, combined with perfect preservation and collector demand, can create a storm where value skyrockets beyond expectations. But such coins are extremely rare, almost like finding a hidden treasure buried in plain sight. That's why experienced collectors always give one powerful warning: never rush to sell a coin that might be rare. What looks like a simple dollar could carry hidden features only visible under careful inspection. A missing edge inscription or unusual finish might seem small, but in the collector's world, those tiny details are everything. Many people have unknowingly spent rare coins simply because they didn't recognize their uniqueness. The difference between $1 and hundreds or more can be just a small detail along the edge. In the end, the John Tyler $1 coin stands as a symbol of possibility rather than guaranteed fortune. It reminds us that value is not always visible at first glance. While most of these coins will remain ordinary, a rare few hold the power to surprise, excite, and reward those who look closely. It may not realistically make someone a billionaire overnight, but it absolutely carries the thrill that maybe, just maybe, among everyday coins, there exists one extraordinary piece waiting to be discovered. The $1 coin featuring James Monroe carries a quiet intensity that only true collectors understand. At first glance, it may seem like just another coin from the presidential $1 coin program, but beneath its golden surface lies a world of fascination, speculation, and rare possibility. People often speak about coins like this with almost mythical excitement, because in rare circumstances, a simple $1 piece can transform into something far beyond its face value. The idea that such a coin could be worth a fortune overnight is what keeps collectors searching, hoping, and dreaming. What gives the James Monroe dollar its magnetic pull is not just the man it represents, but the chance that among millions of ordinary strikes, a handful of extraordinary ones exist. These are the coins with hidden anomalies, missing edge lettering, double strikes, off-center designs, or pristine, untouched surfaces that have never felt the friction of circulation. In the world of the United States dollar coin, perfection and imperfection both carry power. A flawless coin can shine like a gem, while a flawed one can become a once-in-a-lifetime rarity. There are whispers among collectors about certain Monroe dollars that escape the mint with unusual characteristics, coins that weren't meant to be released, coins that slipped through unnoticed, carrying errors that make them stand out like secrets waiting to be discovered. These are the coins that ignite imagination. Someone, somewhere, might have one sitting quietly in a drawer, unaware that this small golden disc could hold unexpected value. That possibility alone turns everyday people into treasure hunters. Yet it is important to ground the dream in reality. Not every James Monroe dollar is worth millions, and the vast majority are still worth close to their face value. The true worth emerges only when rarity meets condition and demand. A coin that is both scarce and perfectly preserved becomes something else entirely. It becomes a story, a centerpiece, a prize that collectors are willing to chase. The idea of becoming a billionaire overnight may be an exaggeration, but the excitement of discovering a valuable piece is very real. That is why experienced collectors always advise patience and caution. If you believe you have a special Monroe coin, rushing to sell it cheaply can mean losing something far greater than money. It means losing the chance to uncover its true identity. Proper examination, expert grading, and understanding the coin's unique traits are what separate an ordinary sale from a remarkable discovery. In this world, knowledge is just as valuable as the coin itself. In the end, the James Monroe $1 coin stands as a symbol of hidden potential. It reminds us that value is not always visible at first glance, and that even the smallest objects can carry powerful stories. Whether it becomes a fortune or remains a cherished collectible, the journey of discovering its worth is what truly captivates. And somewhere out there, one rare coin might still be waiting, quiet, unnoticed, and holding a promise that could change everything for the one who finally recognizes it. Here's a long, engaging outro script for your $1 coin video featuring Abraham Lincoln, James Monroe, and John Tyler. As we come to the end of this incredible journey through history, just take a moment to realize these are not just ordinary coins. These $1 coins carry the legacy of powerful leaders like Abraham Lincoln, the man who preserved a nation, James Monroe, who shaped America's global identity, and John Tyler, a president who stood firm in times of political uncertainty. Each coin is a silent storyteller, holding within it the weight of decisions, struggles, and victories that changed the course of history forever. Imagine holding one of these coins in your hand. It may look small, simple, even ordinary at first glance, but its true value goes far beyond metal. These coins connect you directly to the past, to moments that defined a nation. For collectors and history lovers, they are priceless pieces of time. And sometimes, depending on rarity, condition, and minting errors, they can even be worth far more than their face value. The Abraham Lincoln $1 coin stands as a symbol of unity, courage, and sacrifice. It reminds us of a leader who rose from humble beginnings and went on to become one of the most respected figures in history. Then comes the James Monroe coin, representing expansion, diplomacy, and the famous Monroe Doctrine that reshaped international relations. And finally, the John Tyler coin, often overlooked, yet deeply significant, representing a unique chapter in presidential history where leadership was tested like never before. What makes these coins truly fascinating is that millions of people might still have them, sitting unnoticed in drawers, piggy banks, or old collections. Some may be common, yes, but others, with rare mint marks or pristine condition, can surprise you with unexpected value. That's why collectors always say, never ignore a coin just because it looks ordinary. Sometimes, the most valuable treasures are hidden in plain sight. So next time you come across a $1 coin, don't just spend it without a second thought. Take a closer look. Check the year, the details, the condition, because you might be holding a piece of history that could be worth much more than you think. The coins like these are not just currency. They are investments, stories, and connections to a past that still shapes our present. If you enjoyed discovering the hidden value and history behind these coins, make sure to stay connected. There are countless more coins out there with fascinating stories and surprising worth waiting to be uncovered. Who knows, the next coin you find might just change your perspective or even your fortune.